good people? I just got a small grocery order. I just needed some eggs and sausage and needed to re-up on the hot sauce. So I'm just about to refill my eggs. Just came back from letting Max handle his business, and he got in trouble. He got in trouble today because he know not to go outside of the parameters of where he's supposed to go. But he was feeling curious this morning. So now he's in timeout. He's in the crate in timeout. I don't know what kind of dream he had last night. But no, sir, we don't do that. We don't do that. So send a prayer up for your boy, because he in the pen right now. Bad puppy. No better. He know better. Anyway, hope y'all are having a good day. I am planning on making a delicious breakfast today. I don't plan on cooking for dinner. Well, I might cook a cabbage for dinner. But other than that, I'm gonna be bumping around doing some housework today. But I want to make us a hearty dinner. So I'm going to make some biscuits and gravy this morning. And I'm going to be making my biscuits from scratch. So I've been wanting to do that, make some buttermilk biscuits, but I hadn't done it in a while. And I needed to be sure I had all of my ingredients. So I have some buttermilk in here that I'm not gonna let go bad. So I was like, this is the perfect time to make those biscuits. So I'm gonna make those biscuits and gravy, and I'm gonna show y'all how I do it. I had to refresh myself on the biscuit recipe. I used a really simple one last time. Basically flour, butter, salt, baking powder, and buttermilk. That was it. That's all I'm going to use. I think the time before I used butter flavored Crisco. I'm not sure. I think that's what I used, but it's been just that long since I've done it. Like, I can't even remember the recipe. Here, in the more frequent years, I've started to write down my recipes. That way I can always go back to it, because I will forget in a second. So that's why I'm really big on writing things down, making notes. That way I can always go back to it. So I'm looking forward to having this breakfast this morning. Now my father-in-law is the one that taught me how to make biscuit sausage gravy. He is a cook, and he it was years ago, and he was over our house one morning. I was like, I've never made biscuits and made sausage gravy, but I'm a little nervous to make it. And he was like, it's easy, just do this, and he showed me how to do it. And it was delicious too. So I know some people are funny about white gravy, but I'm not a picky eater. If it's flavorful, if it's good, I'll try it. So I'll show y'all that in probably the next clip or so. But I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna put my eggs up, put my hot sauce up, and I'll pick y'all back up a little later. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to get ready to make my biscuits. I got my clean surface here, but I'm going to, for cleanup purposes, to be able to help me with cleanup, I'm gonna go and put some of this clean wrap on my counter. way. It won't be so bad when I gotta clean from folding my dough. Okay, first things first. Okay, here are my ingredients. I'm about to make some buttermilk biscuits. I got some self-rising flour, some buttermilk, salted butter, baking powder, and I'm gonna add a little sugar in there. I didn't do that last time, but why not? I'm experimenting. So, and then I have my pan that I'm gonna bake it in, okay? One thing I'm missing is a bowl, so let me get a bowl. I'm gonna try to do this real quick because I'm not trying to be in the kitchen long. I'm trying to be quick with this recipe. I know I got a hard time measuring, but just for you all, I'm gonna give you some measurements, okay? So I'm doing 2 cups of flour, 2 heaping cups, then I'm going in with a teaspoon of baking powder, and then I'm going to add, got to be more careful, I'm going to do 3. Let's make it 4 teaspoons of sugar. And although I have salted butter, I believe I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Let me get my salt. That much salt. Okay. So I'm going to get all this combined. I almost feel like I want to make some more, put some more flour. I don't want to make too many biscuits, so I think I'm going to leave it. Or am I? I'll do a half cup. So I did 2½ cups of flour. Okay. Now I have 1 stick of salted butter. It's cold. And I believe earlier I told y'all my last time I did this recipe, I used butter flavor shortening. And after I thought about it a little bit more, I do remember. I do remember now. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm going in and cut my butter. Now, I've seen people shred their butter and all that fancy, but I'm going to do it this way and just use my hands. I'm trying to have less cleanup as possible, use as less tools as I have to use as possible. I'm sorry, I got y'all out of frame. But basically, I just kind of diced it up. Okay. Pull my bowl back over here. last time I did this, I used a fork too. So let me start off by using a fork, and then I put my gloves on and use my hands. I know the best thing to do is to keep it cold as possible, and I know by using my hands, it is going to heat it up a bit, but we're going to have to roll with it, okay? We're going to roll with it. So I'm using my fork as much as possible. Now I'm going to put on my gloves. So I can finish with using my hands, okay? So basically what I'm doing is just combining the flour and the butter together. So taking those pieces and doing like that. So I can get my butter as spread out as possible. So let me do this and I'll pick y'all back up, okay? Okay, so I got all of the butter combined. I just wanted to turn those large medium chunks into smaller chunks. So now I'm going to go in and use my buttermilk. I'm going to start off with the cup, which I'm certain I'm going to need more than the cup. But I'm just going to fold this flour into the buttermilk. And you can see it's kind of dry, so I'm going to need some more. I actually would prefer a wetter biscuit because to me that equals to a more moist biscuit. So a little bit more. My glove coming off. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Can you see that? That's what it's looking like. So I'm just getting all that buttermilk combined with the flour. Make sure I get everything out of my hands because I don't want to leave no batter behind. Y'all over here because it's time to ready to spread our dough out. So I'm just putting some flour down. So it won't stick. I'm doing a little bit more than probably usual because I have a really wet batter. And I did it a little bit moist because, again, I want to see if that's going to give me a more moist biscuit. The only thing about this is a messy job. That's the only thing. It is messy. I added a little bit more flour to my dough just to help with the stickiness a little bit. Y'all see how messy this is? Good God. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour on top. So basically, you just want to fold this into each other. I'm so excited. Y'all want some biscuits? Guess what I don't have also? A biscuit cutter, but I'm gonna take something that I have, a makeshift biscuit cutter, and we're gonna get the job done. I want to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 is what I'm trying to come up with. Okay. Let me clean my hand. Let me clean my hands some. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, my next debate is, do I want to use this right here for cutting my biscuits or just use the top of my cup here? This is really bigger than I want it to be. I think I'm going to use this. So I'm going to take my pan here, spray the bottom of my pan. So I'm going to take it and press it out a little bit more. I was trying to see how I was going to do before I kept going. Okay, okay. That works. So there's 1, 2, 3. And let me show you what it looks like up close. 4. So we're gonna do 6. All right. These are the biscuits. I'm gonna put these in the oven for about 20 minutes on 350, 375. But I'll give you the accurate once it's done. Okay, now that I got my biscuits in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my frying my sausage and making my sausage gravy. So what you're going to need for that is some sausage or whatever of your choice. Today I'm using Jimmy Dean regular pork sausage. You're going to need some flour, some seasoning, and some milk. Okay, but first, before I get into all that, I'm going to get my sausage fried up. Alright guys, got my sausage all fried up. Again, my rule of thumb when cooking sausage is when you think it's done, cook it a little bit more. Just to be sure that it's done all the way through. So at this point, I'm not going to drain the grease. I'm going to use that grease to help make my roux per se. Kind of like making actual gravy. You know what I think? I think I may want to add a little butter. Why not? Hold on, I'll do that. I add a little pat, just a little bit. Just for a little extra fat content. Because I actually thought I was going to have a little bit more grease than what I have. But we all know butter makes everything better. Makes everything better. Let me turn my eye down a little bit. Because I have it on high. I have it on high, honey. Let me get me something. To get my flour out. So next I'm just going to take some flour and sprinkle it in. I'm probably going to do about a half a cup. If that. Probably not that much. Just enough to give me a little thickness. So I'm going to take that and stir it in. Let me do a little bit more. And what that flour is doing is absorbing our grease. And that's going to help thicken up our gravy. So I'm going to go in with my milk, and all I have is 2% milk. So I'm going to use what I got. Hold that right in there. And then I have some heavy cream. I'm going to add some heavy cream. Because heavy cream make everything better. And basically just get this combined. It's going to thicken up. I'm going to add a little bit more of my 2%. Mr. Allen going to get me. I got to buy some more milk. I'm going to turn my eye down. And I'm just gonna let this cook down and combine. I'm gonna add in my seasoning. I'm just gonna keep it simple and use some Nature's seasoning. If you can see, it's thickening up already. Okay, y'all. What I did off camera, I was like, I'm gonna add a little bit of hot sauce to it. So I add a dash, just a little bit, because I don't want it spicy, of this Craving Cajun Louisiana hot sauce. I was like, it's not spicy, it just adds a little flavor to it. So I'm gonna taste it and see what the verdict is. Alexa, stop timer. It is so good. I did that. I did that, y'all. It's so good. Woo. Okay, I'll pick y'all back up when the biscuits come out, okay? Y'all, now I gotta wait on the biscuits. Oh, Jesus. Baby, I want to eat that gravy by itself. It's so delicious. I told my husband, get you a wife that can cook from scratch, okay? Get you one, it ain't gotta be from scratch, but get you one that can cook. He got him one, baby. He hit the jackpot. Oh, this how when you proud of something you did. Lord. So, got my biscuits in the oven. They probably got about another 10, 15, probably 10 minutes, 10 long minutes left. So, once we get that, then we'll be able to enjoy breakfast. So, I'll show y'all the finished result. Y'all gonna have to let me know if you, of course, like biscuits and gravy. Again, like I said, a lot of people are weird about white gravy. The little picky people. Some people don't like eating white stuff. Oh, what's wrong with you? Grow up. I'm just playing. I get it. Everybody don't like everything, but I guess I'm just a old Southern girl, honey, that just love trying all different types of food. So I don't mind it at all. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna pop back in, show y'all what the end results are. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, bye y'all. All right, y'all, the biscuits have come out of the oven, looking good, looking good. I got my gravy over here, and we about to eat, honey. Y'all, let me show you the biscuit. It's hot, it's hot.